We're doing a video comparing Marshalls and Ross, okay? All right, I know these stores, sometimes it's really hard to compare them because it could be tricky because the prices and the items they have varies from seasons and they have different things. So we are going to check out the price comparison between Marshalls and Ross. Check out this video. Ross. All right. Okay. Is it me? Every time you go inside of Ross, the shelves are always empty. What is with that? If you work at Ross, let us know why. Okay, so we are at Ross and we are doing price comparison between Ross and Marshalls in case you missed that. Okay, so we are at the food section. Like I say, Ross shelves seem to be empty a lot of time. If you work at Ross, let us know why. Anyways, so we are gonna do some price comparison for gourmet food. So because there's so many options, it's really hard to compare these things because they're so all over the place. But let's look at this superfood, okay? So you have this beet at Ross at $4.99. All right, and then I'm just gonna do one more item just so to just get a gist of things. And then you have this organic coconut. My girlfriend makes these really good cookies with these coconut sugars. Delicious. Try them out. Not to be critical, but I'm gonna be critical. Ross is a bit messy, all right? It's a bit messy, but it's okay. You know, they have some good stuff here. So I'm looking at the pet supply, a common thing that people usually buy. So I'm gonna look at this pet bowl thing at Ross. I'm pretty sure I might not find the same thing at Marshalls, but something very similar. At Ross, it's $12.99, and we'll see how much it is at Marshalls. So if you know me, like I said, you know that I love my coffee. And I'm always trying to find ways to do like a coffee replacement just to calm me down a little bit. I love the Jeter juice. I love it, I love it, I love it. So we are at Ross and we're doing this price comparison and we're in the gourmet section and I see this thing and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hemp seed and coffee. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do an impulsive shop. It's only $5.99. Okay? Until I look. This is a body scrub. Why is a body scrub in the food section? Anybody can easily buy this and eat it. This is kind of dangerous territory. Okay, Ross, work on your stuff. A Serta Sat Comfort Sleep for $18.99. That's not a bad deal. That's pretty good. It's a queen size. I'm wondering if they would have anything similar at Marshalls and how much it would be. Let's check it out. Okay, it is summertime coming and it's gonna be nice out. There's all these flowery dresses here. And what other place to go but Ross or Marshalls to check out some dress options. I'm not gonna do so much of the dress comparison because there's so many choices. I guess it all depends on what you're looking for, and it will be kind of hard to do that in regards to prices. But there's a lot of options when you come to these stores. Look at this. This is pretty. This is really pretty, I think. You get this. If I could get it out of the rack. All right, you have this cute. Look at that. This is really cute. This is really, really cute. And this is selling. I'm gonna see if I can find something similar like that at Marshalls. But this is being sold for $24.99. All right. So this is a great dress, especially for weddings. Like if you have a wedding party, right? If you could find, I don't know, what with Ross, you never know what you're gonna find. And I don't think you're gonna find two things of the same because that's how these stores are. But like if you find something similar and you want to have kind of like an eclectic wedding, you could have your bridesmaids put these on. You can save some money at Ross. Okay, so if you know Ross and Marshalls, you know that they should be good for their body wash. Okay, that's usually where I get my body wash, at Marshalls. And but right here I can't find anything, any body wash. I mean, I could find something. I found this Dove body wash for $7.49. I'm gonna see if I could find it at Marshalls. Although I wouldn't buy this at Marshalls, I'll probably buy something else. But $7.49, it's a little bit expensive, don't you think? Let us know. Okay, so if you know us, if you know me, I'm all about the working out equipment. Okay, so they have these like 10 pounds. Well, they say 10 pound, but you better make sure you read the sign because it's actually not 10 pounds. They're like 5 pound each at Ross for $7.99. At first pick, you think, okay, this is a great deal. It is a good deal because usually these dumbbells are kind of expensive, and at $7.99, it's not a bad deal per se, but it's kind of misleading in the box. So make sure that if you're at the store, you are reading the sign because this says 10 pound. You would think the weights are 10 pounds, but they're actually 5 pound each. Okay, so let's go. So we just left Ross. Now we're at Marshalls, all right? And we're gonna do the price comparison of Marshalls with Ross. And I'm pretty sure that it's probably a little bit more cleaner in there. All right, let's go to Marshalls. So we usually get our body wash here at Marshalls. As you can see, there's a difference. There's quite a bit difference between Marshalls and Ross, okay? It's much more neater. That makes a big difference when you're buying stuff because you know where things are. It's not all over the place. And we did a comparison at Ross for the Dove body wash. It was like $7.99. I wouldn't buy a Dove body wash at Ross for $7.99. At Marshalls, the comparison that we got was the Nivea, the cream soft, or the Nivea rose almond, which is $5.99. Okay, so that's a pretty good deal. And pick difference, and you have more options. There's a lot more options here for you to pick for, and then you choose what you want. Let's go. So we're at the food section, the gourmet section at Marshalls. All right, they don't have the coconut sugar for me to do comparison, and they don't have the beets. I don't see the beets. Oh, maybe. I don't see the beets. I don't see the coconut sugar, but I did see this pistachio latte sugar-free syrup thingy. I might buy it. It's gonna be an impulse shop. Like I said, I love my Jeter juice, and if I can find anything to make it delicious, I will. I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay. All right. Okay. So like I said before, it's really hard to compare clothes because there's so many varieties of them. But as I'm looking at the rack, I'm at Marshalls right now. A lot of the stuff, they're not as fancy, I would say, as Ross. It seems like Ross probably have a lot more option when it comes to like wedding stuff, like more formal wears. Like I'm actually looking for like something more let's just, so I'm trying to compare, right? That's what we're trying to do, compare. And I can't seem to be able to find something that I would necessarily say that would be so much formal. I mean, they do have a lot of cute like summery dresses. Like this is cute. Look at that, the background, the back, and this is like $16.99. Okay, so and this is a cute little dress. This is also, but I don't know if it's like to compare it with Ross for the dress that we looked at. It's kind of hard. Okay, so you know why we need to do price comparison, right? So we're looking at the bowls. Okay, the dogs, because we're looking at pet supply comparison. We thought, okay, why not look at bowls? These bowls are very similar to the one at Ross. The one at Ross was $12.99, and the one over here is $16.99. That's a huge price difference, guys. So yeah, if you're looking for workout equipment, you are probably not going to really find it at Marshalls. I mean, they do have these weights, which is they're kind of a bit similar to the ones at Ross, but there's a price on them. This is probably one of the areas I would say kind of messy a little bit. It's overall, it's very neat in here. It's very organized. It's easier to shop here than it is at Ross. But they do have a lot of mats, all right? And they have a lot of water bottles. Lots of water. So if you're looking for water bottles, you probably want to come to Marshalls. This is a pretty one, actually. This is like one of those things I probably impulsively buy. You know, it's really cute. I like it. So come to Marshalls for your water bottles. Ah! As you can see, it's crazy, right? So it's a little bit hard to compare these two stores. As you can tell, Ross is a little bit messy, right? Do we agree not to agree? Okay, I know that I can keep pointing that out, but I think that the shopping experience make a big difference when the store is organized. Okay, if you feel the same way, put that in the comment below. Let us know what your experience at Ross is, and also at Marshall's. Do you feel that one is better than the other? And also, like, one of the things that I had a hard time with when I was trying to compare the food, I should have chosen something more common like coffee or olive oil, but I went crazy and I tried other stuff and I could not compare that. Another thing that if you guys notice that it is so important to do price comparison sometimes if you have the time. I know that not everybody have the time to do that. It's kind of luxury for some people, but if you do have the time, it'll save you a lot of money. For example, one of the things that I noticed, like for the food, the food comparison, which we had the food bowl, there was a big price discrepancy. You know, Ross won that in regards to the price. Because it was cheaper at Ross. It was like $4 at Ross for the bowls. And then also I was able to find better dress at Ross than at Marshall's, which I was kind of surprised. I noticed that at Marshall's they had more kind of like, you know, more casual dressing, whereas Ross, they had a lot of dress comparison where you could find things. You can go to a wedding, you could go to a nice event. So they had a little bit more variety for me personally. All right, check out, we did a video on the dresses and things, like a clip of that. So check that out. And so another thing is, I noticed that Marshall's, initially I noticed that Marshall's, I thought that Marshall's did not have a lot of gym equipment. All right, I did say that in the video, but when I did look, I did come back to the store and I did end up buying that bottle. By the way, my husband bought it for me. So but I did find that they did have more workout equipment in the bottom next to the bottled water. They have a lot of water bottles. They have a lot of mats. So they do have more workout equipment than Ross. All right, so where am I getting to this? So we did the price comparison. I'm not gonna bore you with that. I'm gonna post them at the end of the video so you can see the difference, so you can kind of get an idea for yourself. I mean, again, it's really hard to compare because they have different brands kind of a things. They have different products. It's kind of a mixture of stuff that goes on in the store. A lot of similarities, but not specifically the same things, okay? All right, so if you experience shopping at either store, let us know which one is your favorite in the comment below. And don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to engage, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.